Have you ever wondered how to walk in God's power and authority in your life? For instance, Jesus tells us in Luke 10:19, "Look, I have given you authority over all the power of the enemy." This is a wild verse if you think about it, and it begs the question, how do we walk in the authority and power Christ has given us? The first thing we have to understand is that there are two words in the Bible that we translate into the word power. There is dynamis, which refers to the power or the potential of power for miraculous work. It is often associated with supernatural abilities. It's where we get the word dynamite from. For instance, in Luke 8, Jesus feels healing or miraculous power coming out from him, and he says, "I know that power or dynamis has gone out from me." In Acts chapter 1, Jesus tells his disciples, "You will receive power or dynamis when the Holy Spirit comes upon you." This is one form of power that we can walk in. However, there is another word for power found in the Bible, and it is called kratos. Kratos is about having dominion with God. It's strength that is exerted, ruling power, or the dominion of power. It refers to power in action, especially power that prevails or rules. In Ephesians 1:19, Paul says, "I also pray that you will understand the incredible greatness of God's power or kratos for those who believe in him." This is the same mighty power or kratos that raised Christ from the dead and seated him in the place of honor at God's right hand in heavenly realms. Paul also tells us in Colossians chapter 1 that we also pray that you will be strengthened with all the glorious power or kratos, so you will have all the endurance and patience you need. So here's the encouragement I want to share with you today. God has given us access to both types of power, and we inherit them differently, and we need both. If you want to walk in the dynamis power of God or the miraculous power of God, you must be filled with the Holy Spirit. As Romans 8:11 says, "The Spirit of God who raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. And just as God raised Christ from the dead, he will give life to your mortal bodies by the same Spirit living within you." And as I said earlier, Jesus is the one who said, "You will receive power or dynamis when the Holy Spirit comes upon you." So while dynamis can be tapped into through gifting and function through the Holy Spirit, you're just the conduit. Kratos power is something that you can grow in and develop as you grow in your relationship with God. Ephesians 6 says, "A final word, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power," or kratos. Put on all of God's armor so that you will be able to stand firm against all the strategies of the devil. Again, both types of power are biblical and needed in our lives if we want to experience the fullness of God. But I want to leave you with this final thought. If one type of power is produced through proximity and the other through personal relationship, pursue both. Seek God's mighty power for miracles in your life, but don't overlook the power you can walk in when you seek a deeper relationship with the Lord, that miracle-working God.